Hi, I'm Ollie from Morgan Marine, and today we've got the Jeanneau Cap Camarat 5.5 centre console, or CC, which we've sold. It's just been fitted out, and our engineers have sea tested the boat, PDI'd it, set everything up and got it all ready to go. And we're going to take her on a quick sea test in a minute and just talk you through the boat and all the features, who it's for, and why it's a brilliant option for a 5.5 metre boat. So we'll do the exterior first. As you can see, we've got a nice walk around, centre console, walk around both sides, good access. We've got a good amount of bow seating up here. It's really comfortable, sit sort of 3-4 people up here, good size. This turns into a sun pad area as well. Coming towards the stern, we've got the main console itself, two nice helm chairs. Helm chairs both pivot, the bolster seats so you can stand comfortably at the helm, and also the bolster then sits down, comes down, and it's a nice comfy seat. It's a nice helm position, you've got a footrest here, very comfortable place to be. Throttle is in the perfect position, and steering wheel too. 6.5-inch chart plotter, which we'll show you a bit more of on the sea test. And we've got our normal controls and gauges, so fuel gauge, trim gauge and rev gauge over here, and engine management lights as well. Honda's nice and easy. Flick the engine on. Once it's running, as long as you've got a green light, you know you're all good to go. And as usual, any outboard, once you start her up, you want to check that they have a telltale as well, which you can see the water stream out the back of the engine. That just shows you that the engine is cooling efficiently and as it should be. In the rear cockpit, again, nice good seating area. Both these seats you can actually have so they turn round. So you can have them both facing towards the stern, involve the others in the conversation. We've got a floor locker that lifts up for a little bit of storage. So that houses our battery, bit of storage and access to the fuel tank, which is in there too. This is a perfect boat to have on a trailer. So part of the feature of that with an outboard, nice and easy, you drive it onto the trailer, you'll see that later. Engine trims up out the water, and to do that, this bench seat at the rear here slides forwards, and that allows your engine to trim all the way up and out the water. She's powered by the Honda BF100, comes with a 6-year warranty on the engine, or 2,000 hours. She'll do around 33, 34 knots as a rough top speed as well. Nice and fuel efficient, around 20 litres, 25 litres when you're pushing her quite hard on the plane. The boat has got a 10-year structural warranty and 3-year general warranty covering all your fixtures and fittings. Just in front of the seats here and under the console, the 5.5 centre console has got a really nice option where this lifts up and you've got a nice little cabin area where you can get down. It's a great area, you're able to get changed in there, and you've got a little porta potty too. There is another variant of this boat called the 5.5 walk around. And the walk around effectively has a higher front deck, so it becomes one singular sun pad which is raised higher, and this area underneath turns into one big double berth, so you can actually stay overnight for 2 people, and changes the use a little bit of the boat. Both the boats with a good spec are around £40,000 and a brilliant option compared to ribs. So now we're going to just get everything prepped, hop on, and we're going to take her on a sea test. So we're just on our way out of Brightlingsea Creek here on the Cap Camarat 5.5 centre console. I mean, you can already see on our way out. She rides nicely, big open cockpit, perfect for 4 or 5 family day out on the water. With 100 horsepower, we'll show you some of the performance, but she performs really well. She'll do around 33, 34 knots. Plenty of performance to tow a skier or wakeboarder or ringos. Really, it's a good way of looking at these boats is they're really a bit like a rib, but you gain all the space that you would normally have the tubes. So on a rib, you normally lose, you wouldn't have so much internal volume because the tubes take up a lot of area. On the Cap Cam, similar money, 5.5 centre console, we're looking at around £40,000 as a full package. You look at a 5.5 metre rib, they're actually often £10,000 more than that. So this is a brilliant boat for the family. It's well priced, performs well, and gives you all the advantages of the extra room. Even a little bimini behind us. So she's a brand new boat. So with this is almost just after our sort of initial sea test, and then we've got to go through and do our final PDI setup. Chart plotter's brand new on here. This is Garmin Camarat 5.5. On here, it's come and it's got an initial setup. We've put a chart in it, but now we just need to tailor it for the customer. So they want the depth in meters, currently in feet, and the speed in knots, currently in miles per hour. So we're just going to go through the chart plotter and go to the settings, and then we can find units. So then we've got the main chart now. You can see we've got speed in knots, the depth 8.8 meters roughly here, GPS heading, and GPS position. It's quite a blowy day today, so we're moving across with the wind quite quickly. We've got the sonar on here as well, so we've got a nice scan of the seabed. Also you can set it up with fish ID, so fish symbols. It's quite a good little boat also for fishing. So now what we'll do is we're going to pop it back on the chart page, and then we're going to give a bit of a hard speed run and put her into some turns and see how she performs really. Just before we set off here, very important, make sure you've got your kill cord on. It is an open boat. It's a good bit of safety there, should always have that on. Neutral locks in on this boat, so to take it out of neutral, we lift the red handle up and pop it into forwards, and you'll hear when I go back into neutral, that'll lock. We've got our trim up and down button for engine trim there, and that's relayed to you on a gauge, important when you're going onto the trailer and out to the water. And we've got our nice easy fuel reading here as well. As well as our switches, we've got an electrical switch, which is the lightning button switch, navigation lights, and bilge pump. Bilge pump is automatic, but has got a manual override switch and also a separate manual pump. So just going to pop her into forwards, and we're going to pop her up on a plane, and I'll talk you through exactly what she's doing. So, see, nice and quick up onto the plane. So on the plane already, nice efficient speed. At the moment we're just doing around 18 knots. So your fuel burn is pretty reasonable for this sort of speed. You're looking at 25 litres an hour, 20 litres an hour when you're doing 17 knots, 25 when you're doing sort of 24, 25 knots. So yeah, really quite economical to run. As you can see, it was very good to handle. The seating's very comfortable, and there's plenty of room for a good sized family, 4, 5, 6 people on here as well. We're doing around 16 knots, 20 knots now. So already up to sort of 26 knots, 27 knots. Now what we're going to do now is come back to a nice cruising speed, so say 20 knots, and we're going to bank in now to a hard port turn. So you see she really grips the water well, goes straight round, and we're going to bank back into a hard starboard turn. So she really grips well and goes round, nice tight turning circle. And then go for our own wash, but she's really nice, smooth riding hull. Nice and dry as well. And back again at that lovely cruising speed of around 22, 23 knots. The seats are nice and comfortable, so you feel nice and secure in the helm seat. You have got the option with a bolster as well to be able to stand up. I'm going to bring it down back off the plane. So we can see the trailer's just in the water for us. So we're going to slowly trim the engine up as we go towards that. Roller trailers are brilliant because They're nice and easy to get the boats on and off of, winch and launch as well. And that was the Cap Camarat 5.5 centre console with 100 circa 32 knot, 33 knot performance, around £40,000 package. Brilliant for the family. It's a great all-rounder really, beach hopping, water skiing, really will handle most things you throw at it. Subscribe to our channel for more content, morganmarine.com for more information for boat sales, and then we also have our online chandlery, morganmarinechandlery.com as well for all your other boating needs. Thank you.